All right, joining me now, Walser Wealth Management President Rebecca Walser is back, and Fox Business correspondent Madison Alworth. All right, so here's the thing. The problem for the critics, this is very popular. The DOGE thing rates higher than anything else. People are like, yeah, cut, and keep cutting, Madison.
Yeah, I think there's such a disconnect, which you also saw in the election. Trump won the majority of votes, and now here the left is still saying they don't want DOGE, they don't want Elon Musk. A majority, 76% of Americans are in favor of these cuts because who wants waste? These are our taxpaying dollars that we worked really hard for.
Yeah.
You want to see the government work for you. You don't want to see them waste your money.
Kalshi is saying the forecast is great at 326,000. I mean, the public is saying, yeah, let's do it.
Hey, 75,000 voluntarily took the package. Let's offer a second package, a third package. But here's another word, blockchain, Charles. We need Elon Musk and Trump to set up C-SPAN 2, 4, 5, I don't care, and just keep listing everything they uncover that's waste, fraud, and abuse, because the American public will be so disgusted that they'll be like, we can't do this anymore.
Yeah, I think, you know what? If they're watching, you may actually be on something, right? It really, to me, it's just absolutely, we have the charts going up there right now of just how popular these things are. But still, you get, Rebecca, you're still getting this pushback that, hey, it's unfair, that, people are hurting, yada, yada. You hear them all.
Listen, mark my words, which I don't like to say because I don't want to be held accountable for what I say. But let me just tell you, that's not true. But I will tell you, anybody that comes against transparency and the information coming to the American taxpayer who foots the bill, then they are on the wrong side of this. They are on the wrong side of history, and they will be held accountable by the American people.
Madison, there's an article in Punchbowl this morning I read. I thought it was intriguing with this, right? Because normally when there's a government shutdown, the media always blames Republicans, whether they're in the White House or not. They're saying this time it would help Trump tremendously in two ways. One, essential workers have to come in. You have to come in. If you're essential, you have no choice. Sure. But we're also going to, again, be reminded just how many people are not essential. And they're going to say, if they're not essential, why are we paying them?
I think, yeah, exactly. It's bringing transparency to what's been going on for too long. You want this shakeup. You want to see what's really been going on behind the scenes. And I think for the workforce, the American workforce, many of whom have been forced back into the office because of changes to policy, I have to imagine they're on the same side. Yeah. Prove to us that your job is worth it. When we saw this past week with the emails to write what you've been doing, if you worked in the private sector, this is like, day one.
It's an operating procedure. We all have to be accountable.
Right, and some people see it as an opportunity. I want the boss to see what I'm doing. Maybe they'll, give me a raise. So the media, though, it's so really hurting bad. We see all the media changes out there. I thought this was interesting from Jeff Bezos, right? Because he had been sort of hands off with the Washington Post, but he's put out there, listen, I'm writing to let you know a change is coming in our opinion pages. We're going to write every day in support and defense of two pillars. Rebecca, personal liberties and free markets.
I mean, preach to me, speak to me. You're talking my language. This is what I want: personal liberty, transparency, and freedom. And obviously, the Washington Post has been not on that side, has been well to the left of that. So good, from the top down, saying this is what we're at, and let's see the exit that will happen now with these people that don't support that.
Oh, some dude, one of the guys, golly, I had the tweet here. Somebody at the company went. I mean, a few of them, I guess, went crazy.
Yeah, Jeff Stein. I think we have that tweet. What's interesting to me is someone who works in news, Jeff Stein, he's on the news side saying Bezos has overstepped. If this comes to the news side, he's going to leave immediately and he'll let his audience know. But this is the editorial side. There is a long history in newspaper ownership that the editorial pages, the opinion pages, are driven by the board and by the owner. So what's different about this is that Bezos is taking the side of the Trump presidency, essentially, or really, let me say, pro-America, and that's maybe not necessarily always been the case of the opinion pages of the Washington Post. Nothing about this really screams controversial to me when you're talking about editorial.
Let me ask you if this is controversial. Jake Tapper says he's coming out with a book, and he's going to say how the media covered up Biden. But he was one of the guys who covered it up.
Yes, I know. When you guys sent me this topic.
His cognitive decline.
Yes, Original Sin. It's coming out in May of this year. There's the cover. It is a powerful book. But yeah, you look at the co-authors, Jake Tapper and then Alex Thompson of Axios. This book focuses more on what was going on within the White House, how he was able to make the decision and who was supporting him.
But those things going on in the White House couldn't go on if the media was shedding an honest light on it instead of circling the wagons, Rebecca.
it's the pot calling the kettle black and then writing a book and profiting off of this. I'm not exactly sure. I'm going to have to watch and read what Jake Tapper says, because clearly.
You're not going to buy the book, though, are you?
Well, somebody can let me borrow it. But I mean, clearly, it was so obvious if you were following the administration at all of his cognitive decline and then cognitive dissonance to write a book like this if you were the one reporting it.
Right.
All right, let's do a fun story.
Okay.
All right. Dogs are riding customized buses, and people are obsessed. Take a look at this, folks.
Happy Wednesday, boys and girls. We like our snacks today. Zoe, Indy, Okey Pokey.
What's up, everybody? This is the crew. This is the crew today. We got puppy day today. So we're just showing you who's on the bus. We got a couple newbies today.
You know, what strikes me first, Madison, is that they're so well behaved. We had 3 Yorkies, they'd be all over the place. Like, you know, they jump out the window. I mean, that's the first thing that struck me. Second thing is, like, I never get served any snacks when I get on the bus.
These dogs have a better life than me. Like, I have to ride the subway to work. These dogs are this is like first class. And yeah, I honestly, I look at it and I'm like, I'm jealous. I want to ride in style like these dogs. I would love a snack, maybe a mimosa on my way to work. That would be lovely.
It's better to have one when you get here than when you.
Yeah, that's true. I'll take it anytime.
Hey, this is the first world problem that I love to see. I mean, we live in America. Let's be appreciative of it.
All right, real quick on foods then, Rebecca. This is great. Fast food giant makes major recipe changes. Because to appease RFK Jr. I love it.
Amen.
Yeah.
We've been feeding ourselves crap, and the FDA's been fine with it. And finally, someone's going to say, like, that's why they didn't want to confirm him, Charles. They were like, no, no, no. And I say, yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, I mean, this is incredible. You need to make food healthier for Americans. And doing things like switching out vegetable oil for beef tallow will make such a difference. You're still eating French fries.
Right.
But you actually can make French fries healthier.
All right.
And that's a good American change.
Make French fries healthy again, Rebecca.
There you go.
Madison.